Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Trusting that each of you are doing well. Hey, today is Thursday. Let's get ready to go in. Tag, share, and invite. Y'all come on. Tag, share, like, invite. Y'all come on. Let's get ready to go in. Let's get ready to go in. Once again, it's Thursday. It's 12 o'clock. And I say it all the time. 12 o'clock is the only time that the hands are straight up. Truly grateful for another day, another opportunity just to be here. Just to be here. You all tune in. Come on in with us. Yeah, let me see who you are. All y'all coming in. All of y'all are coming in. Sakiki, hello, daughter. Good to see you. Praying all is well with you. Praying all is well with you. D. Jeremy, trusting all is well with each of you all. My son, Pastor O, what's happening with you, man? Praying all is well with you out there. Making it do what it do. You all come on. Tag, like, share. Tag, like, share. Make sure that you all go ahead and do that. Don't be afraid to send your emojis. I'm not going to be on long. Just want to encourage you on today. Just want to encourage you on today. Send it all the way out as far as you can send it. All the way to Tampa, to Miami, all the way to New York, New Jersey. Send it to the places, North Carolina, South Carolina. Let's send it out. Let's send it all the way out onto them. Truly grateful once again for each of you all that are showing up, that are tuning in with us just to get this encouragement, just to get this word on today. Hey, what's going on, Sister Rose? Good to see you over in the Big C. Trusting all is well with you, that everything is going well. Excuse me. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. It's time to do it. It's time to go in. Everyone, do me a favor. Lift those hands up and tell God thank you. Lift those hands. Tell God thank you. Lift those hands. Tell God thank you. You owe it to Him. Lift your hands. Lift those hands. Tell God thank you. I'll give you just a few more moments. I'm asking everyone just tune in. Let me go ahead and testify. Let me testify. Truly thank God, man, for another day, another opportunity. He touched me last night. Touched me early this morning. Woke me up. Clothed me in my right mind. Gave me use and activities of all of my limbs. While the blood is yet still running warm in my veins. I'm truly grateful. I thank God. Last night could have been the last night. Lady C, to my wife, good to see you. Good to see you. Trusting all is well with you. Everything's going well. Tina, good to see you, man. Good afternoon to each of you all that are tuning in. We're about to go in. We're about to go in. But please make sure you tag, share, like, send it out. Send it out even after this broadcast, even after this live showing. Send it out. Send it out. Send it out. Truly grateful. Truly grateful. Hey, Sister Joe, what's going on? Praying and trusting that you're doing well. Trusting that you're well. Trusting that you're well. We're about to go in. We're about to go all the way in, if y'all don't mind. Once again, we truly thank God for each and every one of you all that are tuning in. Do me the honors, do me the favor. Tag, share, and invite. But right now, I need for each of you all that can hear my voice, lift your hands up. Lift those hands up. Tell God thank you. But if you can lift your hands up, you get up. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. It doesn't matter what you're dealing with. It doesn't matter what's trying to transpire. If you can lift the hands up, you already have this. You already have started defeating the enemy. Come on. You already have started. When you lift those hands up, you're starting to defeat not only the enemy, but the thing that's trying to keep you down. Lift those hands up. Tell God thank you. Not going to be on long. Once again, just want to inspire, encourage you on today. Truly thank God for it. This Thursday, truly do thank Him for it. Today, I want to share with you, just for a moment, just for a brief moment, we're going to talk about this. REKEYED. REKEYED. Y'all saw the topic. Y'all saw the heading. Y'all saw what's up there, the head of it. REKEYED. 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 I wonder what goes through your mind when you hear this. REKEYED. What goes through your mind when you hear this? REKEYED. I want to know. What truly goes through your mind when you hear the word REKEYED? Let me share this with you. I was in a particular place and overheard a conversation that really blessed me. I wasn't in the people's business, in their business, but I was listening to them talk. I was at the gym. While I was on the treadmill, there was this husband and wife on the side of me, on the other treadmill, and they come in every day. At the same time, older couple, really blessed me, older couple. While they was on the treadmill, they said these words. I didn't know that who the guy nor his wife. I didn't know any of them. I didn't know who they were. But I see them on a regular basis. But this particular day, I was in tune to the conversation, wasn't listening. As a matter of fact, I had my headphones on. I turned them off. They didn't know they was off. But I paused. I hit pause on my iPod. I hit it. I paused the music that was playing. And they was talking about keys. They was talking about some keys. Talking about some keys. And I'm listening. And the wife said something that really grasped me, that really motivated the conversation. And then the husband tuned in. She says these words. We're going to have to rekey the house. We're going to have to rekey or change the locks at the house. The husband says, why? The husband says, why? She says, you don't remember? You misplaced your key and still is unable to find it. And it's been going on X amount of days. There is no telling if someone has picked them up. There's no telling where you probably lost them, laid them down at. There is no telling. Yeah, we don't know, but we have to change the lock or rekey our locks. And the reason being that if the keys that you had, are lost, someone find them, they will have access to come into our home. They will have access to come into our home. Watch this. They won't even have to break in. I'm listening good. They won't have to break in. Why? Because they have a key. She says, we have to rekey it, or we have to change the locks. The husband then says, I got what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure I just misplaced them somewhere. I believe that they're in the house or in the truck or whatever. I'm pretty sure. She says, that's good, that you're pretty sure. But as for right now, we need to change them. Being pretty sure is not sure, but someone else can have them. They says, well, what do we need to do? The husband said, well, what do we need to do? The wife, they talking. They said, well, we're going to call a locksmith. We're going to call a locksmith. A locksmith. The husband says, ooh, that's going to cost a lot of money. That's going to cost us a lot of money. She says, watch this. What's in the house does not compare to the cost of changing the locks or rekeying them. It does not compare. In other words, she was saying, what's in here is more valuable than the price that is to be paid to change or rekey this. In other words, once we do this, it will protect what we have, the value that's in the house. The value that's in the house. I went to thinking about that thing. It really blessed me. It really blessed me in a major way. She says, we're going to do this. Evidently they did. So I said all that just to say this. Keys gives you access. Keys give you accessibility to come into something that if you didn't have the key, or have a key, or have the keys, you would not be able to come in. Here's our problem. Here's our problem. We need to rekey or change the locks that's connected to us, our house, our belongings. In other words, you would say, well, why do I need to rekey? Why do I need to do X, Y, Z? The reason is because unknowingly, you have probably given out a key. I'm talking spiritually now. You have probably given someone a key. And when you gave out that key, you don't know who they have given a key to. They probably laid it down, being careless, never know. But the question I want to ask you before we go a little bit deeper into it, who has a key to you? Who have you given a key that's now causing you problems? Who have you given a key to your house? Who have you given the key? I know we give the children, and children will lose a key in a minute. And someone, they'll leave a key in the car, they'll leave it XYZ. But it's time to be rekeyed. We have to rekey the locks. We have to either rekey the locks or we have to change them. Either or, regardless of the cost, it does not compare to the value that you possess on the inside. Rekey it. Rekey it. Because the enemy is looking for an opportunity to gain access through the keys, through the keys, through the keys, through the key entries, through the keyholes in your house, so that once he get in, can cause all kinds of damage in the house or take that is valuable. We take it for granted. Sometimes you need to rekey because after a while, the keyhole picks up dirt, dust, and it causes the key that you have to not function properly. You have to rekey it. I know y'all will get it after a while. You have to rekey it. Rekey your house. Rekey, rekey, the access entries of your life. Can we take it a step further? Too many people have access of coming in, dictating, causing problems in your life. Watch this. You can't blame them. You can only blame yourself because you allowed it or you gave them the key. But when you get ready to rekey, when you get ready to change the lock, you don't tell the one that's causing the problem. You don't tell anybody you changing them. You don't tell anybody, I just changed my locks. Yes, you don't tell anyone that. Watch this. You don't tell them, I'm changing the locks. Why? Because then they're going to figure out another way to get to it or to get in. If you listen to me closely, I never said change the house. Change the lock. The house is the value. What's inside of it is the value. It's more valuable than the lock. Change the locks. Rekey it. There's so much that's going on. There's so much that God is imparting or is wanting to do in your house. But because there are too many keys that has been put out, or too much dirt in the lock that you have, he can't trust you with it. So God is simply saying, when you really want his goods, when you really want his best for you, you're willing to pay the cost regardless, watch this, whatever it's going to take to get what it is you need from him so that it can add even more value in your house. Rekey it. It's a self-evaluation for you to check it for yourself. Who have you given access to? Who have you given access to come into your house, to speak into your life, to gain interest into you? What or whom, watch this, have you given access to come in to change what's in your house, to make you start speaking in a total different way? Who have you given that access to? There are too many keys that has been given, that we have given, and we can't blame anyone else besides ourselves. Rekey it. Do you value you? Do you think enough of yourself to say, I'm willing to pay the price to secure what I have in God that he has blessed or have lent me or have allowed me to borrow from him for a moment or for a lifetime? Rekey it. It's just a simple word on today. Rekeyed. Once it's rekeyed, you can come, but don't mean that you have access. You can come, but your key don't work anymore. Why? Because I changed the lock or I rekeyed it. And that's just like people. Just like people. When something or someone walk out of your life, change the lock. When you're getting rid of something or someone out of your life, rekey it. Change the lock. Changing the lock and rekeying simply means I'm done with it. That was no longer is, or no longer will have access to what it once did. I'm done with it. Only you can make up your mind. Only you can choose. You can't expect anyone else to change your locks. You can't expect anyone to rekey your keyhole. You can't expect anyone else to do that. Invest in yourself. Get past the point of the blame. Well, the reason this, the reason that, no, you gave it access. Now it's up to you to cut that access point off. Rekeyed. The enemy is mad when you do something different. The enemy gets upset when you change locks. Let me help you out. When you're changing locks, when you're rekeying it, watch this. First off, don't use nothing cheap. When you value who you are, when you value what you have, you're willing to pay the price. Watch this, for the protection that you need. Lord have mercy. Is there a cost for your safety? Is there a cost for your sanity? Is there a cost for your peace? Is there a cost? Come on, somebody. Is there a cost for the blessing that God has? No, you're willing to invest in whatever it's going to take to prevent from what was causing problems, had access to prevent it from coming back in. I'm speaking to all of you all on today. I'm speaking to each and every one of you all on today. Rekey your lock or change it, either of the two. It's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to call the locksmith, by all means, do so. Either way, it's going to cost you. But what price can you put on your peace? What price can you put on your value? What price can you put on the blessings that you have in the house? On your sanity. REKEYED. Change the locks. Do what you need to do. Simple. REKEYED. And let's move forward. And this time, let me help you out. You'll be careful about giving out keys. You'll be careful about who have access. All of the above. Just wanted once again to encourage each and every one of you all on today. REKEYED. In other words, I have to change the moral of it all. I have to change my thinking in order to prevent what once was or what I allowed to cause the problem from coming in again. That's all I'm simply saying. That's all I'm simply saying. REKEYED, reprogrammed. It's up to you. Change it. When you change it, whoo, people, the enemy gets upset. But I believe in each of you that are tuned in with me right now, that this sparks something on the inside of you that makes you check yourself. Come on. If it left, if it has moved out, keep it out. Change the locks. Let's do what needs to be done. I pray I said something on today that encouraged you. REKEYED. REKEYED. Once again, when you do this, you do not allow anyone else to know what you have done. They can come, the enemy can knock, you try to use the key, but you can tell the devil it don't work anymore. I'm sorry. In other words, what once got me then don't get me now. REKEYED or change the lock. Y'all be encouraged. Stay tuned. There's a major blessing that's transpiring, that's about to take place in your life, even as we're speaking, even as I'm speaking to you now. But God, right now, he says, I want to give it to you, but the lock's on the door. Too many people have access to it. I want to give you something, but you're still playing with what you're saying you're done with. God said, I want to give you something. I want to pour something into you. But right now, watch this. The first thing you have to do before I give you anything else is make up your mind to change the locks or REKEY it. And God says, then when you can REKEY it and change the lock, then I know you're ready for what I have for you. It's about to happen, about to transpire in your life. I believe it. I'm speaking that into your life right now. That is happening even as we speak. Make up in your mind. I'm changing the locks. I'm REKEYing it. Quit allowing access points, all kind of access points for the enemy, for things to come in, to disrupt you of your peace, to disrupt you of your sanity, to disrupt, come on. Quit allowing that. There's something you just have to shut down, make up in your mind. I'm going to invest in me. I'm going to invest in the locks, the things I need to change my way of thinking, to change the way that I look at things, to change it. It's totally up to you. Y'all be encouraged. Once again, I pray I said something. Oh yeah, by the way, this Sunday, you all come out. NGB, New Generational Beginning Ministries, y'all come out. 10 o'clock sharp. God has a word with your name, with your children's name, with your haters' name written all over it. You all come out. Come out. 7 o'clock sharp, Sunday morning. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. God has a word for you. Bring someone with you. If this word today have blessed any of you all, my cash app is on the screen. $H, channel 3. No, it wasn't all deep. It wasn't all deep, but it make you think. Check them keys. Check them keys. Check them keys. Check them keys. Am I making sense to you? Check them keys. Check the lock out. See what you're going to do. Are you going to change it? Or are you going to get it rekeyed? Once again, my cash app is on the screen. $H, channel 3. If I said anything that blessed you, start sowing. Sow. When you get tired, it's not that God, watched it. It's not that you're waiting on God. God said, I'm waiting on you. Do something with the locks. Do something with the locks. Invest in you. $H, channel 3. You all be encouraged. I look forward to see each of you. Bring someone with you even on Sunday. Even after this is over. Like, share, send it on to someone that's listening to this. About them keys. REKEYED. REKEYED. Invest in you. You all be encouraged. Enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time or next Thursday, unless God says something different, I look forward to seeing you same place, same time. Unless otherwise, unless God says something else. Y'all be encouraged. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Check them locks. Check them locks. Let's see what's going on. Check it. You got to kill them access points. Y'all be encouraged. Deuces, I'm out.